A lot of women do not want to accept the fact that men do not learn you through long paragraphs, emotional speeches, and all of the things that you feel like you want to nag and tell him all the time. They do not learn that way. They only learn you through patterns in your behavior. They learn from what you do way faster than what you say. If you're new to me, hey girl. If you're a returner, then you know we talk about behavior, psychology, emotional discipline, and how to date and love men without losing yourself. My content is for all women, but I do have a soft spot for lover girls because I feel lover girls need a lot of the advice that I give. I consider myself a lover girl as well, but I don't operate in the traditional space of what a lover girl is. My version of lover girl does not mean being consumed by no man. My cup is full outside of the man that I'm with. I love him very much, but even without him, I am good. Even if he has an energy shift, I am good. I know how to ride the highs and the lows of a relationship and through dating. I am a former psych major. I did not go on to be a therapist, but because of that, I tend to look at things a little bit differently. I want the girls to start being a little bit more strategic about the things that they do and the way they go about dating and in their relationships. The reason a lot of women feel unheard in their relationships is because you're trying to communicate to a man the way that a woman would understand things. You're talking from intuition, emotion, and connection. And men are just not wired to process things in the way that we do. Men's brains are wired around action, outcome, and environment. So you can tell a man your boundary and he'll listen, but he isn't going to actually learn you and learn that boundary. He's not going to learn it until you actually start to live it and demonstrate it. Let me say that again because some of y'all need to write it down. Men do not learn your boundaries from you speaking them. They learn your boundaries from you demonstrating them and them feeling it. Make him feel it. A man can ignore your words, but he cannot ignore an energy shift. He cannot ignore a change in your behavior. He cannot ignore lack of access to you. That is why you can tell a man something 10 times in 10 different ways and nothing changes. But the minute you start showing up different, now he's listening. Now he's paying attention. Now something's different. Men follow what consistently feels good and they avoid what doesn't. It's basic conditioning, it's psychology, it's human behavior. But with men, it's even more apparent. If he gets warmth, softness, femininity, and reassurance when he does something right, he will continue to do right. If he gets distance, less access, less emotional availability when he does something wrong, not having an argument, not throwing a tantrum, just an energy shift, he will correct himself. Because now there's a consequence. A lot of you don't realize how much power you actually have because you keep using the wrong tools. You're communicating like you're a teacher when you should be communicating like the environment. You are the environment. The environment always wins. Let me give you an example. You tell a man that you don't like last minute plans. He says, okay, I understand. The next week he does it again. You do not over communicate. You don't keep telling him over and over again. You simply make yourself unavailable. When he texts you at 6, asking if you can go out at 7, you tell him, oh no, I already have other plans, but maybe we can try again another time. Cool, calm, neutral, no attitude. That moment will teach him more than you ever could in a 2-minute rant. It made him feel the consequence. He feels your standard now.